In this video, I'm going to give you 6 signs that you may have a strong earth element in you. Sit tight. Welcome back to another video. My name is Jen Palco. Today I'm going to give you some key signs about the earth element, and this is a good way for you to determine if your earth is strong or not within you. So if you're not familiar with the 5 elements, we have 5 elements out in nature: fire, earth, metal, water, wood. This concept or philosophy goes back thousands of years to ancient, Chinese medicine and the yin yang, and the 5 elements were another way for us to look at not only nature but how we adapt with nature, and some things about our personality traits and what physical or emotional ailments we may be prone to. So if you're not familiar, I suggest you check out some of my other videos. I've done a bunch on the 5 elements, everything 5 element, from intro videos to specific element types and all kinds of stuff and the dynamics between them. But today specifically, I'm going to talk about earth. Now, when you think of the earth, what do you think of? You think of what you're standing on, right? So earth is about being grounded in a sense. It's a stable structure. Okay, so that's kind of the gist of what this element is about, but I'm going to give you 6 key signs to look out for, and you can tell for yourself if, oh, okay, my earth is pretty strong because, yeah, I'm prone to this or prone to that, okay? So number 1 about the earth element, if you are prone to a lot of digestive issues, your earth, you may have a lot of earth within you, okay? So I'm talking either constipation or diarrhea, loose stools, whatever, stomach ailments. If you find yourself where a lot of your symptoms come out, say you're stressed a lot of your symptoms come out through your digestion, and having symptoms that are attributed to that, then you may have a lot of earth in you, okay? So in Chinese medicine, earth is associated with the organ systems of the spleen and the stomach, okay? Both have a lot to do with digestion in Chinese medicine, that's why eating is so important, okay? Especially if you have strong earth within you. It's very important to keep your energy levels up. It's important to eat foods that don't create a lot of dampness and mucus in your body, okay? Because if you have strong earth in you, then you may be prone to things like the accumulation of mucus, or things like constipation, or things just, stress is gonna get to you from that angle, okay? So that's number 1. Number 2 sign that you may have strong earth within you: if you tend to be a worrywart, if you are prone to worrying and overthinking every little thing in your life, okay? A lot of people who have strong earth within them have trouble, this goes back to, if you think about digestion, have trouble digesting ideas, okay? What does that mean? That means we sit and we ruminate over stuff. We worry about every little thing. We worry about people in our lives, okay? And this can actually indicate that there's a weakness or an imbalance somewhere in this element, but it also can indicate that we have a lot of earth within us and we're prone to these emotional kind of symptoms. So that's number 2. Number 3, if you hate damp weather, you could have strong earth within you. If you're prone to feeling at your worst when it's humid, when it's late August. Late August is actually the season associated with the earth element. So all of the elements have a season that are tied to them, and earth happens to be late summer. We're thinking like August, okay? Damp in the Northeast, at least, it's very damp and humid, can be. Same thing within your body. So people with a lot of earth are prone to a lot of earth ailments, let's say, you may get a lot of brain fog. You may have heavy limbs, okay? Especially if you eat damp-inducing, mucus-inducing foods, okay? This is why digestion and diet, nutrition is so important for earth element types, because eating those things or being in the humid weather can make us, like I said, brain fog can make our limbs very heavy. We can be very fatigued and slow and just feel like there are weights on us, okay? So you have to be careful if this is your strong element or one of your strong elements within you, because you can be prone to feeling really crappy when it's crappy outside, in a sense, or just feeling the dampness in your body and just too much, okay, is not necessarily a good thing. Number 4 sign that your earth element may be strong is if you are a storyteller. Okay, so earths by nature can be storytellers. They're the ones around the family, and they're go through, you know, these long elaborate tales, okay? Or you love telling stories of, I don't know, conquests or things you've been through or whatever people have been through. So if you are a storyteller, also if you're very nurturing, you're a caretaker, you're very generous, you care about other people often more than yourself. So the thing about if you have strong earth within you, you have to be careful because you can over nurture, okay? You can care so much about the world or feel all the sympathy of the world and feel like you have to take care of everybody in the world but yourself. You're not so good with self-care sometimes, okay, and self-love. You're all about taking care of others, okay? You have a very generous heart. People like being around you. People have told you they're very comfortable talking with you. You're like the big, cushy, comfy couch to other people, okay? And they love to hear your stories. Maybe you like to sing, okay? That's what all of this is about. So if that's you and you're family oriented and you like being around people and gathering around and singing along the piano with the piano and all that kind of stuff, then you may have strong earth within you, okay? If you are definitely care about other people more than yourself often, you're a people pleaser in a lot of cases, and you have to watch for that because earth has such a kindness to them and generosity that they often forget about nurturing themselves. Number 5, you tend to be a clutter bug. You got a lot of stuff. So people who have strong earth within them, you might not always be the neatest, okay? If you have strong earth within you, you tend to have a lot of things. Sometimes you can be prone to a little bit of hoarding, or you always make sure you have like backup of certain items, okay? So you don't run out, okay? Say, run out, I'm running out of, I don't know, hand lotion. So I'm gonna have 10 backups in my closet, just in case, So that's kind of earth, essence of earth, okay? You may be a clutter bug, clutter around the house, not always the neatest, nostalgic, okay? So you love nostalgia, if I said that correctly, okay? You like old things, and maybe that goes along with collecting, all right? And number 6, sign that you may have strong earth within you is, dun dun dun, you like to take it slow. Slow and steady wins the race. So if you're the type of person where you feel like you don't need to rush in life, you want to enjoy the fruits of your labor, and you don't like kind of the fast pace of the world. Sometimes it's too much for you, then you may very well have strong earth within you, okay? You're a slow walker, all right? Often you're walking barefoot or in comfy clothes, and you just don't care. You want to be comfy with the earth, right? But yeah, usually earth element, they're a little slower paced. They like enjoying life, right? Whereas maybe like a wood or a fire is all about going and doing and blah, blah, blah. As an earth person, earth personality, strong earth element, you don't feel that way. You could sit on a bench and people watch. You could stare at the wall. You could sit at a restaurant enjoying something. And that's your style. And that's awesome. We need more of you in the world, right? Because earth helps balance out all those other elements that are fast-paced and going and making everybody crazy, okay? And that kind of scattered energy will make an earth person crazy. So if you're the type where you're kind of like, ooh, it's hard for you sometimes, then you could very well have strong earth within you. All right. And the last thing I just want to mention about earth, and this goes back to the caretaking and the generosity. All right. This goes along with whatever number it was, is that sometimes if you have strong earth within you, have trouble setting boundaries, okay, with other people, and it creates that people-pleasing effect, all right, where you have trouble saying no to people. Again, you want to take care of everybody in the world. So that goes along with that generosity of earth. So anyway, I hope you enjoy this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Maybe you think you have strong earth within you. Let me know. If you'd like to see any other videos on 5 elements or anything else, again, let me know as well, and I will do my best. Subscribe if you haven't done so, and other than that, have a great day, and I will see you on the next video. Peace out.